All right, so if you want to know how to start a courier business in 2023, keep watching because I've kind of got it all organized for you. The first step is don't reinvent the wheel. This is not rocket science. Go to YouTube, go to YouTube University, search how to start a courier service, and wait a minute, no, you don't have to do that because I've already done it for you. Using that search phrase, I was able to come up with 55 different videos that you need to at least take a look at. I've ordered them in order of appearance. So I've spent, a couple of hours doing this, right? Why did I do this? Because this is such a big deal for the notaries in our community that are looking for a way to recession proof their businesses. They don't have a lot of money to be reinvesting in another training program, another certification, or anything else. A courier is a natural addition to your existing notary business. It's something you can start tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow you can actually go out and begin the marketing. I am going to begin marketing because this is such an easy business to get into, and it's a perfect complement to my specimen collection, my drug testing business that I'm going to be starting in 2023. Because guess what? Specimens have to get from point A to point B, and couriers make that happen. So couriers are basically people who pick up packages, parcels, and other items, pets and groceries or whatever, take them from point A to point B. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? When you go to YouTube, you're going to see lots and lots and lots of videos. There's going to be different niches. They're going to talk about medical courier. They're going to talk about pets. They're going to talk about all of these different things. Just remember the basic function of a courier is to help somebody get something from point A to point B. And the reason that individual independent couriers are successful and can be successful is because the big guys like UPS and FedEx and all of those guys charge way too much money for same day expediting. Expediting is getting things from one place to the next. It's a fancy way of saying it, right? So I've gone and gotten all of those videos on YouTube into one place. I've listed them. I've provided you with a link to the video, the date the video was published, the number of views and likes for the video so you can get a feel of how many people have looked at it and gotten value from it. There weren't, surprisingly, any of these 55 videos, not one of them had anybody hit the thumbs down button. Not one out of all 55 videos. This is over 4 million likes, right? Not one dislike. So that tells me a lot. The video length is the next thing that I have there because I know how some of you guys are just like me. If it's too long, I'll save it for later. And then the number of channel subscribers to kind of give credibility to where the source of information came from, right? And you'll find that some of these videos are from the same channel. That's another thing. Now, word to the wise, do not sleep on the views on the videos with little to no views. Don't let that be a determining factor of whether or not you watch that video. Likewise with the likes, right? Or how old it is. I have found that watching snippets of each of these videos, I've learned something from every single one of them, right? So the goal of this is we're nerds, okay? Nerds do things a certain way. We move in a certain way. We do research unlike any other, okay? So this should get you off to a great start with being able to figure out, okay, what aspect of this courier business can I put into motion right now based on the car I have, based on the city that I live in? Am I near an airport? Can I get in on this whole luggage situation? Okay, so we're waiting on nothing, okay? This courier business is what we all need to shore up our revenue in spite of any economy. All right, so here's your study guide. Now look, at the end, when you get done watching videos, or if you're watching them, and they say something really that you really want to remember, I created this little note sheet so that you can, make a little note which video it was. They're all numbered along the left, right? And then you can also write down what that golden nugget idea was. And then over here, you can categorize it, right? Because this is the foundation for your business plan. This is the foundation for your business plan. You're going to do your SWOT analysis. These are all of your competition, okay? You're learning from your competition on what works and what doesn't work. Best place in the world to be when you're starting a business, by the way, okay? Take it from somebody who's been self-employed for over 11 years with 3 businesses, okay? This is the best way to do it. Go look and see what everybody else is doing. Figure out what the problems are. Read through the comments and improve upon it. That's how I built Notary Nerd University. When I got my notary commission in September of 2020, I wanted to be a loan signing agent just like everybody else. Realized that wasn't for me. Started looking for other ways to make money as a notary, and there weren't any other opportunities. So I created that in Notary Nerd University. This courier thing is the same thing, okay? Look for the gaps. Look for where people are missing out. And that's where you come in. Do a Google search to see who's doing this in your area and figure out where you can get in, where you fit in based on all this information. So once you get the golden nugget from a video, come over here and categorize it. It may be general startup advice. It may be a golden nugget or a tip about a vehicle situation or a supply or tool you'll need to purchase. It may be a good tip on marketing. So you just change the category according to whatever the nugget is, okay? So there's a couple of sheets for you to do that. Now, if you're like me and you want to kind of have a even more structure to your study and while you're building up and strategizing your game plan, then click to go to the spreadsheet. I've got all of these 55 videos listed out in a spreadsheet so that you can look at them in various ways. You can look at them by the number of views. I've got them sorted by highest to lowest, from the highest number of views all the way down to the lowest. Now, remember what I said. Just because something only had 36 views doesn't mean you're not going to get something of value from it. Doesn't mean that you're not going to find something to put into your golden nugget little notepad here, okay? So don't sleep on the videos that don't have a lot of views. I also have them categorized by the number of likes, as well as newest to oldest, and then oldest to newest. We all have our different strategies on how we like to get information and what's important to us. So just use that for what it is. Now, this is not a complete exhaustive list. Of course, I'm sure you're going to be able to go on there to YouTube and add another search phrase, maybe how to start a courier business instead of how to start a courier service. And you might even get more videos. But I felt like this was a good enough start for you to be able to go and start doing your research to be able to figure out what and how you're going to get into this business. Because guess what? We're getting in it whether we like it or not, okay? Download your free checklist. This is a part of you being a part of the Notary Nerds University and the Notary Nerds Facebook group community. This is free to you guys. I want you guys to get it. Start your research so we can get things going. Talk to you soon. Peace.